and I'm doing just fine. I'm always landing on my feet in the nick of time, and by the skin of my teeth. I ain't gonna stress, cause the worst ain't happened yet. Something's watching over me like sweet serendipity. And what will be, in the nick of time, and by the skin of my teeth. I ain't gonna stress, cause the worst ain't happened yet.
Hey you guys, so I am so glad that you are here watching my video. You guys could be doing anything with your time. You could be watching anybody on YouTube, but you chose to click on my video, and I'm very thankful for that. So today I want to talk about a subject that is just something that's been on my mind for a while now, and I really want to kind of go into more depth on it. This is a topic that I think about a lot just in my day-to-day life, but that's because I'm the crazy lady who is so interested in cleansing and detoxifying and regenerating the body. So it makes sense for me to talk about it, or me to think about it, but I want you guys to really critically think on this as well. And I know that a lot of you guys that watch my channel already do this, but if you are new to raw foods, if you are new to my channel, please just listen. Take all of this with a grain of salt, but really kind of open your mind a little bit and realize that a lot of the things that we've been taught might not all be true. And if you are experiencing any health issues, especially ones of the colon, which I'm going to go into more depth, just please listen, open up your mind, and really kind of ponder on the fact that if you implement, healthier choices, your life very well may change. And how cool would that be, right? So I really love living a life day to day of open-mindedness, and I encourage you to do that as well. And when you learn about raw foods and detox, you definitely have to have an open mind, and it's kind of sad that that's the way it is, but we have been brainwashed, if you will, to only believe in Western allopathic medicine, prescription drugs, surgeries, and stuff like that. We have never been taught preventative methods of healing. And that's kind of why there's a wave these days of vegans and detox and these natural ways to healing, because people aren't wanting to be on prescription drugs anymore. People aren't wanting to be sick and depressed and full of pain and discomfort. It's not really flying anymore. And we have wonderful resources like YouTube to where we can go and learn things that are different than the norm. So what I'm going to talk about today is colon health. And a lot of people are having stomach issues, whether it's pain, discomfort, bloating, diarrhea, constipation. I always like to say it's a constipation nation out there. And, some people might think that that's a joke and they might want to laugh at that, but honest to God, it's the truth. When you eat a diet that is full of fiberless foods, it makes sense you're going to be constipated. And health and death begins in the colon. So if you want to be healthy and you want everything else to be healthy in your body, because the colon is like a hub, it's the trunk of the tree, if you will, and everything stems off from it. And so if you want health, you have to clean out the colon, and you have to think about your colon on a daily basis. It's not just something to where you eat something and then it just disappears. No, it goes, from the mouth out, and where it goes and what you feed your body is so important, right? So if you're experiencing Crohn's, IBS, anything, any label that the medical doctor wants to put on it, I would encourage you to incorporate a raw food diet. I would say 100%, because I'm the raw foodist over here, and my biggest passion and the flame that goes under me and lights me up the most is healing through raw foods. So if you have any modality, let's go away from the colon for a while, even though all these things go back to the colon. But if you have headaches, migraines, skin problems, even depression and anxiety, anything in the body, you got to clean out the colon. Now, if you want even more in-depth information, watch more of my videos, because I really talk in depth about how important kidney and adrenal health is. But right now we're just focusing on the colon. So what are practical ways that you can do to help your colon? Well, you can eat more raw fruits and vegetables today than you did yesterday. You can give up processed food. Coffee is a real big irritant to the colon. And you can stop ingesting so many animal foods. Now, I know a lot of people don't like hearing that. You know, it's kind of like nails on a chalkboard to some people, especially men. I don't know what it is about men, but it's almost like this primal thing to where men think that you aren't manly if you aren't eating meat and dairy. But let me tell you, just in my opinion, if there was a man that didn't eat animals and didn't contribute to the cruelty also, to me that's like the most manliest thing ever, and I find that so attractive. So I would encourage you to let that go. Even women can think that way as well, that somehow you aren't complete if you aren't contributing to the suffering of animals and if you aren't eating animal flesh, you know, or the secretions of animals. So to me that's all hogwash, and if you limit or completely cut out the animal products, you will find yourself feeling better. You will find your bowel movements being more regular because animal foods have no fiber. And you're almost just like a flower that was wilted and then you come back to life. At least that's what happened to me. I was overweight. I had tumors all over my body, and once I released that and I started the process of detoxification, which your body wants to do naturally, I felt so much better. So I would encourage you to also incorporate raw living juices, smoothies. Get a blender. It'll change your life. Just throw some bananas and berries or kale or whatever you want. Get creative with it. And maybe take that to work instead of having a, I don't know, ham and cheese sandwich or whatever's your thing. Because we all have things, right? It might be donuts for you. It might be coffee. It might be beef jerky, whatever it is. Replace it with something healthy. And also incorporate supplements. So I know some people, especially in the vegan community, are very against supplements, but I am not. I used to be, but now I fully realize that sometimes we need it. We're living in a world that is not natural. So I know supplements aren't natural, but we have to kind of acquiesce this society which does not cater to health and to our bodies that have been beaten down. So my favorite supplement would be Vitamin Mineral Green, or any green powder. There's many different brands out there. I know Vitamin Mineral Green comes in capsule form. You might have to get it online if you can't get it at a grocery store near you. But there's just something really magical about greens. And I know that I talk about fruit all the time, and I would encourage you to eat a ton of organic fruit. I wouldn't really go towards the conventional fruit because to me it's like plastic cardboard, that the nutritional value is just not there. Always go towards organic. But greens are magical. Greens are where you get the balance. You get alkalizing minerals into your body that your body just sucks up, absorbs, and utilizes. So Vitamin Mineral Green is like a concentrated form of that. You can buy the powder and put it in your smoothies, or you can get the capsules, and it just alkalizes you, it detoxifies you, and it puts foods into your body that you would not be getting normally, especially if you're on a standard American diet. So if you're having any type of colon health issue, before you go to a gastroenterologist or whatever it is, or you get a scope down your throat, I mean, let's get away from the invasive, crazy stuff and just change your diet, because you are what you eat. So if you're having colon health, I mean, it just makes sense. You got to change what you're eating. Something you're doing is not right. Your body is not in balance. You need harmony and balance in order to be healthy. And so eating more raw foods, going out into the sunlight, getting your vitamin D, go to a sauna, sweat, really live in harmony with nature, and nature will be good to you. But if you stray away from that, then it won't. And you'll start getting aches and pains and dis-eases and illnesses that you just don't need. You know, it's not necessary for that. So if we change our lifestyle, we change our ways, we can get healthy, we can get happy, we can have energy, you know, we can get the energy that we need to have movement, and we can also detoxify and alkalize our body, which is just the most magical, wonderful thing in the world. So I hope that this video helps you. It's basically what I say in every other video, I just reword it differently. But yeah, if you have any questions, comment down below. You can email me at victoriarawvegan@gmail.com. I always try to reply back, or I will do a video on your specific questions. So yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you later.